Hey, welcome back to the garage. Time to start with the second version of this. Same setup, except for the hardware is a little different. It wasn't long enough, so ground a couple nuts to fit in there good. That's what I'll end up getting epoxied in at the end. Anyhow, let me get this in the jaws and we'll get going. Some nice dark colors. We have a cylinder. Look at that. This one's interesting. Same piece of wood it came from. The knob is pretty much done. Just refine it a little bit. Great surface from the spindle gouge. Just got to clean up this last little part. But look, it's got the same couple tiger stripes, but all the dark browns right there. And then here it's just the reddish. Pretty cool. What do you think? Okay. This is just over 1 1/8 inches, which is as skinny as I want to go because of that hole. So I'm not quite there, but that's fine. The width's not what I'm worried about. For some reason I thought I'd put a bead, kind of a bead at the bottom. Obviously it's not done yet. What do you think? I'm gonna keep playing with it, see if it's worth leaving versus just a plain slope. I think I'm keeping it. It's a little more substantial than the first one. Needs a little more sanding because I just don't have it clean enough right here. But there's plenty of room on the top for laser engraving. This side is kind of plain, but I really like this side. And I like this design in the grain. Just the darker colors. I wish there was more of that over here, but kind of just accentuates that. So I'm going to use the thin parting tool after I sand it. I'll just sand it, put sanding sealer on, and that's as far as I'll go due to the laser engraving. But I'll use the thin parting tool to part it as close as I can to this edge and then saw it off. Yeah. I think that's the final shape I'm going to go with. Hopefully you like it. Still got my mask on, but this is kind of cleaning the dust off and burnishing it at the same time. Sanded 120 to 600, all the grits, 120, 180, 240, 320, 400, and 600. I adjusted that, the little bead down a little bit, made it less prominent, and I like it. I like it after the sanding. Let me get this mask off. Here it is. So see, here's a stick shift. My little bead's below where you wouldn't hold it. It goes below, so it won't get in the way, but it's decorative, especially. I don't know if the camera picks this up. Right through here is my favorite part, obviously, because it has the most color. A couple tiger stripes, some plain red there. But this is the area that's fantastic in this piece of wood. Everyone's a little different, right? So anyway, let's go get some sanding sealer on this. Let's get some sanding sealer on this. Perfect. Sure brings out that grain, huh? Let me move you to a different spot. Beautiful grain, huh? All right, 2 coats of that. Part it off. Then we'll go get it laser engraved after I set in all the hardware on the bottom with the epoxy. Get it laser engraved, but that's it. parting tool was just to get it started. Pull saw for the rest of the way, just to be on the safe side. Perfect. Let me see, it'll set in there when I epoxy that in. So, oops. Here's the second knob. All right, I'm back. Here's the original just for reference. Set this up here. And here's a new one. Sanded the bottom off camera. Different shape, but it came out really nice. This sits nice and flush. My hole was about a 32nd of an inch off, but it won't be a big deal at all. It'll sit there nice and flush. You'll never know. You'll never know. But the important thing is it sits flush. Just came out really nice. I'll get this set on epoxy, bring it back with the finished product in just a little bit. All right, the epoxy's had time to dry. You see it in there. Let me show you. This is the original, right? Just so you can compare the three. So the first one's all finished. The second one I made a little bit bigger, heavier, a little more substantial. This is just, it's not finished. It's just got sanding sealer on it. Plan is to get this laser engraved. And then once that's done, I'll probably use that same urethane as a finish on top of it. But first things first, got to do the laser engraved. Yeah, there it is. Came out really nice. I really like the colors and how it all just works together. This is some cool wood. Anyhow, that'll complete this video. Whenever we do get it laser engraved or whatever happens, maybe I'll post a short or throw up a photo of it, maybe even in the car if I'm lucky. But that'll do it for this. It was a cool little project. It's fun to do. Get it done in the space of an afternoon after work. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Take care.